Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today I just want to review some of my May spending thus far because I've spent a lot this month and I would like to explain myself and also just kind of give you an update on how things are going with YNAB because I'm starting to use YNAB as my new budgeting app. I am currently using the free trial and I recently found out that students get a full year free of YNAB and then after that their first paid year is going to be 10% off. So I don't have a referral link for you guys because I'm taking advantage of that, but I just wanted to let all of you know, in case you're a student, that YNAB is free for 1 year and that is amazing, honestly. Especially after realizing how good of a software it is, I was really happy to find out that they had a student discount. That's a good company when they have a student discount. Anyway, let's get started. We are in May 2021 and I kind of went over some of my starting expenses for the month in my last May budgeting methods video before I really knew what I was gonna do with this program. So I just want to review some of that. As you can see, my emergency fund is at $1,000 as it should be, and I have 68 cents in cash, and I don't know if I'm gonna use 68 cents on anything this month, so I just put it in that category for now. I transferred some money to my mom's account so that I could get cash from her that she already had so that I could, pay for gas and pay for Percy's grooming without having to pay a credit card fee. Webull and Roth IRA. So I do have a Webull account right now, but I'm not really actively using it. Roth IRA, I actually don't even have a Roth IRA open right now, but I just have that there just for the future when I do open one and I actually start actively investing. It just gives me more motivation to pay off my debt faster, basically. Giving, I spent $71 because it was Mother's Day this month and I wanted to get my mom something nice. Transportation, I've budgeted $100 on gas. I still have $31 left. That's both like $1 in cash and $30 on my credit card if I end up using my credit card for that. But I'd rather not because gas prices are more expensive on a credit card. They're like 8 cents more per gallon because I guess the gas stations have to cover the processing fees. I'm gonna see if I can get more cash for my mom, but we'll see. Tolls, I've already been charged $69.30 for the first half of the month. I'm actually gonna start going into the office more often, maybe like twice a week. I think I'm gonna have to budget more than $140 next month, but we'll see how that is. I still have the other $69.30 left to spend on tolls if I need to, so that's not consumed yet. Insurance. So originally I was planning on paying my insurance at the beginning of June, but when I saw my quote, I was like, it's a pretty decent quote and I don't want it to change with anything, so I decided to just pay that off. And also I purchased a defensive driving course, so that's included in that as well. I don't feel like creating individual categories for like really small, spending categories, especially because YNAB kind of keeps those categories in there from now until the future when you continue budgeting. So as you know, I like to pay off my premium in full and I won't have to pay for another premium in 6 months. So in December probably is when I'll have to pay, but we'll see. It's probably going to be around the same though. Maybe me turning 25 in a few months will help, but I don't know how true that is, so we'll find out. Bills. I actually spent $54.85 on my phone bill this month. Did not spend anything on health and fitness. Tuition. As always, I forget when the tuition is due every time because I always think it's later than when I think it is, and I always think I have more than a few days between one class and the next, and that is wrong. So I had to pay tuition and I still don't even have my grades for my last class, so I'm hoping I got an A. I think I did well. Well, I know I did well on my final project. I think I did okay on the final exam. We shall see. Hopefully that reimbursement will be like $1,308. If not, it's gonna be like $1,100 something if I get a B. Hopefully I did not get less than a B, but we'll see. It's a good thing though because this coming summer quarter that I'm gonna take classes at, the tuition is actually lower than usual because it's a summer course and they do like a scholarship, so it's like $100 less than what it would normally be. So if I do get a reimbursement, it'll be like $1,300, so then I'll have like an extra $100 hopefully if I get an A to put towards something else. And then of course when I take a course in the fall, it's gonna be $1,300 again, and then if I get an A in my class, it'll be a reimbursement of $1,200, and then I have to come up with $100. So I mean, it's a small win for the moment. My baby boy, okay. So I spent $60 on his grooming. I had to take him to the vet, so I spent like $55 there. Pet food and supplies. So I ordered him a bunch of stuff on Amazon that I deemed was necessary. I wanted to get him like a dog bed for the car. Like I already have a carrier for him, but it's like a little cramped for him, especially when I take him on long drives. So I wanted to get him that. I wanted to get him like a cooling vest for the summer because he just like overheats a lot, and I want him to have a happy summer. I don't want him to be panting the whole time if we're like outside doing outside activities. I want him to be okay. And I also got him this like water bottle dispenser that is probably not necessary, but I think he is at the point where he is above just a drinking bowl outside. Whenever I give him like the portable water bowl that I got, he refuses to drink water from it even though he's literally panting. So he's a little spoiled, but we'll see if that fixes that issue. Next up, work. So I went on a work trip and I spent on gas and food. Business. So I bought one course. I actually bought Matt Diavella's course, Master YouTube. Taking it right now. It's really good and I feel like so far it's worth the money. Honestly, I might do a full review of it. I'm not sure, but that's gonna be a YouTube write-off because I'm taking a course for my YouTube channel to, you know, grow it with integrity, as the slogan goes. And then I want to take another course for a video that's gonna be $89. So I haven't bought it yet. That's why there's still some money available there. I don't think I knew I was gonna take this course at the beginning of the month because I think the course launched after the beginning, and the reason why I bought it now rather than later was because A, I'd rather learn more about growing my channel earlier to, you know, get started on that, and 2, because the enrollment for the course actually closed like a few days ago, so I only had like a 2-week timeline to decide whether I wanted to get it or not, or else I would have had to wait until 2022, which is I think when he's gonna open it again. Okay, well it's gonna be YouTube write-off. I'll pay less in quarterly taxes in July, which is not a bad deal. Anyway, taxes. So Pennsylvania local tax got to me. I paid $11 for that. It's not a big deal, but filling out that tax form is annoying, I will say. It shouldn't be annoying to fill out a local tax form. To be honest, like it just seems like not as important in my head, but it's so complicated for no reason. Like federal taxes I'm happy with. It's so easy to fill out those forms. Local tax though, that was annoying. Subscriptions, $9.24 for movies. Nothing for YNAB. As I said, I have a free trial / free student program right now, so I'm actually not gonna pay or budget for YNAB until a little over a year from now, so very good with that. Debt. This is why I'm disappointed. I'm only gonna be able to send like $1,725 towards debt this month, and as you guys know if you've been watching me, I like sending about $3,000 or more towards debt, but really it's because I don't know if I'm gonna get my reimbursement for the course this month. It might not happen until June, so this is probably all I'm gonna be sending this month. Hopefully I get the check this month and then I can send more and save on interest, but if not, I'll get it early June, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal. I already sent my minimum payment of $16.21, so I would just have to send Ethereum is down. I actually don't even have Ethereum on Coinbase. I don't know why I got these notifications. Wait, why is Ethereum down? My mom has Ethereum. So I'm gonna send $104 at the end of the month. If, you know, nothing comes up, that will be the extra payment that I make. Clothes. So I decided to buy myself a bathing suit. As you guys saw, I got rid of a lot of clothes and I still had a lot of clothes left after my minimalism game and after I did the KonMari method again. But I've been thinking about just buying clothes or things that I like, even if they're at a higher price, you know, if I feel like I'm gonna use them a lot. So got myself a nice bathing suit. Usually I wouldn't spend this much on stuff like that, but you know, it kind of feels good to like be able to spend that much money on something nice for myself. So that's kind of like my spending for the month, even though I didn't quite plan it. Next up, I just want to show you the beginning of June because my next paycheck should be June 3rd, so I have to budget for everything between now and June 3rd basically, so that, you know, I don't run out of money and don't dip into my emergency fund. And so I'm not actually budgeting for anything here because I think my gas and tolls are gonna last me until then. Tuition, that doesn't really count. I'm not gonna take Chrissy Grooming early in the month. Not gonna spend anything on YouTube. So I budgeted, you know, the Netflix is actually for the end of this month, but I'll end up paying it at the beginning of June. And that's really the only thing I'm budgeting for because I do get paid pretty early in June, so not a big deal if I miss it. So I didn't actively show how I budgeted my money in this video because I'm still kind of getting the hang of YNAB and it makes me nervous to kind of do it live, honestly. I feel like I'm just gonna make a mistake and I have to edit a bunch of stuff out, but we'll try next time. So my next paycheck, I'll try to budget live. Well, not live, but on camera. That will be the start of kind of me budgeting paychecks. I don't know if I'll do it for every paycheck because as I saw this month, I got really busy and I was not able to stick to my upload schedule, which I hope will be Thursdays at like 4:30 or something like that. So stay tuned for that. Turn on the notification bell if you're interested. I think what's gonna happen is whatever budgeting video or paycheck video is closest to the end of the month, that's when I'll do my net worth review, my debt payoff review, and any other charts I want to start showing you. I hope this was interesting for you. My budgeting videos are still kind of under construction at the moment, so bear with me as I navigate a new budgeting software and a new way that I would like to present my budgeting videos. And thanks for watching!